Hello everyone, welcome to MCD Vids. I'm Don and today I'd like to talk about animation. More specifically, about the show Steven Universe. For those who are curious, Steven Universe was created in 2013 for Cartoon Network by Rebecca Sugar. It's a coming-of-age story about a young boy who, having inherited magical abilities from his late mother, must learn to control these powers and fight alongside a group of warriors called the Crystal Gems, who protect the planet. The gems, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, take on the role of parental guardians, looking out for Steven, teaching him about their culture, and helping him master his abilities. This show has truly come a long way since its humble beginnings, and is now in the midst of its second season. So, before we dive headlong into Stevenbomb 3, I'd like to quickly recap Stevenbomb number 2. It should go without saying, but if this show sounds interesting to you, and you haven't seen it or aren't caught up all the way, know that there will be massive spoilers ahead. In fact, just to prove it, spoiler number 1. A Stevenbomb is an entire week of new Steven Universe episodes. There, you didn't know that before, but now you do if you never knew about it before, so watch out. There's going to be more of those. We're going to run through all these very quickly. First, Sworn to the Sword. In this episode, Pearl teaches Connie how to sword fight. It goes fairly well at first, and we get a lovely song out of the deal. But then Pearl takes things just a teeny tiny bit too far. Things get a little personal. Well, we find out a little bit more about how Pearl may have acted during the Gem War. One word for you, kamikaze. And that that attitude of fighting, not suitable for humans at all, really. We've only got one life to live, so was very glad to see Steven intervene in there, talk things down, and bring everyone together. And just see the way he blocked that sword. He was a total badass. Yeah, it was cool. The next episode, Rising Tides, Crashing Skies, Ronaldo, Beach City's resident blogger and, all-around weird dude, decides to make a documentary about the Crystal Gems. Nice, right? Well, the documentary is about them being a potential threat to Beach City, though, so I guess the only reason he bothered in the first place is because, I don't know, this kid has nothing better to do with his life. He's so obsessed with, finding out about things that he doesn't understand, like the supernatural, but he wants it to be, like, his version of the truth, I guess. He kind of imagines himself to be a little bit more important than he really is, and these themes kind of go back to, Keep Beach City Weird, where we first learned to like a little bit more about, Ronaldo. And I was happy to see that, he didn't go out of his way to, try to hurt anyone or annoy anyone too badly this time. And it was kind of funny to see him come around to the realization that, without the gems in Beach City, he would literally have nothing to do or talk about. That was good. I like that. Keeping it together. In this one, Garnet and Steven make an unsettling discovery when they return to the kindergarten. First off, I gotta say, man, seeing Peridot again, her whole reappearance, and then her daring go gadget copter escape, I didn't see any of that coming at all. It was beautiful. Very well done. Job well done. I loved it. And then, very jarring emotionally, we go from funny to horrifying as Garnet and Steven return to that chamber underneath the earth where they first really took a stand against Peridot, and they find that the homeworld gems have been doing some really screwed up experiments. I guess you'd call them forced gem fusions. Basically, Frankenstein monster gems, like made out of dead dead warriors and just arms all over the place and horrifying screams like that. But even worse, it was any fans of body horror, like you will be surprised nonetheless to see themes like that, coming into a cartoon like this. Like wow, like that was a sucker punch, but in a good way. I liked it. This is compelling stuff here, right? I mean, when you see something so horrifying that it causes even Garnet to like almost come undone, you know that they are not kidding around, like at all. We need to talk. No, not you and me. That's the title of the next episode. It's a backstory, another one, just like Story for Steven, about Greg and Rose. And what prompts this story? Well, Greg gets a little bit of a surprise. Poor guy, I think he nearly had a heart attack when he sees Connie and Steven fuse for the very first time. Well, it's his first time seeing it, but yeah, he's flummoxed. He didn't think something like that was possible, and he goes on to explain that long time ago, while he and Rose were still, I guess, in the getting to know each other, casual dating phase, they tried fusion, and while it didn't work, I thought the payoff of this particular episode was really great. They never did fuse, but they got closer to each other by speaking openly and honestly with each other. There were a few bumps in the road in the beginning, and they kind of had to work over them a little bit. It was really sweet, very very sentimental stuff, kind of stuff that makes me tear up like a little baby. Chillitude. I think the title of this episode is like a Netherlands phrasing of chilling time. Like, just chill out a bit, dude, relax. Which is fitting, because the Gems have a slumber party, and, they do the exact opposite of relaxing, of course. Instead of having a nice, relaxing little, night to themselves where they can forget about everything, they are reminded that they still have a dangerous fusion, lurking below the ocean to, track down. And Steven ends up encountering Lapis Lazuli in his dreams. Like, he's able to, like, telepathically connect with her through his dreams and trying to find out where she is. But sadly, instead of finding out anything that could help her, all we get is this pretty crazy head trip where we look inside the mind of their fusion and get to see Lapis and Jasper, like, struggling for power, like just fighting each other all the time for control. And we get it was that wasn't quite as intense as, like, say, keeping it together, but it was pretty close. And makes me anxious makes me anxious for what's coming next, because in a matter of hours, Steven Universe will be returning to Cartoon Network with Cry for Help. And I, for one, can't wait. You're gonna get to see a full-on reaction to this from me, and let's be honest, guys, it's gonna be pretty great. Well, thank you for listening to this, which was basically, just a super long rant about Steven Universe. If you're in the know and all caught up, well, great. Just let me know what you guys think about Steven Universe so far. Like, what directions it's going in, how you've liked how it's progressed since the first season. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Right? That's what folks say on here, right? Yeah, dude, do that. Like and subscribe. Come on, you know you want to. All right. Enough of that, you guys. See you later. Like, hours from now, most probably. Have fun.